Ma.
Oh, my baby.
Hi, to
Look
see
at you. Your hair is so long.
Okay.
You know, Andy invented a new product, and he's going to travel door to door selling it.
Like Avon?
No.
Brushes or something?
No, not even close.
You seeing anyone?
Are you seeing anyone?
Please don't be disgusting. I thought you were seeing that girl with the exotic name.
Bethany? Dad died when I was 8 years old. You haven't been on one date since then.
This is you worrying about me. You don't have to because I'm fine.
Do you want to come on my trip with me, Mom?
You want to drive cross country with me?
Yeah. No, it's, you know, we won't be gone long. It's only 8 days.
I can't wait! Andy, I am so excited. All right, the adventure begins. Promise me you'll never pick up a hitchhiker.
Promise I will never pick up a hitchhiker.
Good. They rape.
They're ready for your presentation.
Oh, fantastic.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Exit highway in 0.5 miles.
What are you doing, Mom?
Just please turn that off.
Mom, get off the freeway!
Like that?
You know, I think I'm going to drive from now on.
Good idea.
I think how it happened is I got the script, and my agent had told me they're talking about Barbra for the role. And I thought, oh, that's interesting because we haven't seen her star in a role in a really long time. And I also don't like people to tell me who the cast is. It's just not, it's not how I work because it has to be instinctual for me. So I said, great. I read the script. I could only see Barbra, and then I could only see Seth. I mean, it just sort of went hand in hand. I don't know why, I don't know how. And Barbra Seth came almost immediately, and I understood it, and I got it, and this is it for me. There are no backups other than Seth and Barbra, and that usually a studio, for, you know, security's sake, wants to know who else is up your sleeve in case they say no, because it's a lot of money and a lot of time that's going on. But thankfully they stayed in it, because it took a year to convince her to say yes, and I think Seth was at the same time taking meetings with him as well, but sort of waiting to hear if Barbra was going to say yes, because I think everybody was on board with this connection, this combination, and how it was going to play out. I mean, I knew for sure that they were going to have chemistry. I don't know, it's a gut thing, it's an instinct thing that you go, they are going to vibe with each other, no question. And then while they were still deciding if they were going to do the movie or not, I thought it was a good idea to maybe put them in a room together and read a couple scenes. They hadn't met each other, but let's meet and have a couple scenes. Maybe that'll help people make their decision if they're going to do the movie or not. And it started from the word, like, hello, hi, I'm Seth, I'm Barbra. Oh, okay, here we go. And in the first 2 or 3 minutes, Barbra said, do you have a girlfriend? And he said, yes. And how long have you been together? And he says 5 years. She said, well, why aren't you married? And it was done. I mean, it was immediate. The back and forth had already started. Their connection was immediate. And then we read through a few scenes. And that, you know, we all sort of knew at that very moment of finishing the final scene that, you know, I think we did like 3, but the last one, for some reason, I can't remember which one it was the clincher that sort of stopped the room cold.
Was it kind of like catching lightning in a bottle? Like
yes,
you knew you had it?
It was magical.
Yeah.
I thought, and I knew in my heart, nobody said anything, whether they were going to do it or not. I knew at that moment both were going to say yes. The reason why Barbra was so right for the film is she's so identifiable to us, all of us. She has a vulnerability about her that is so real and so grounded. She's incredibly funny. I feel like her eyes, those baby blues, they hypnotize people. They just suck you in and hypnotize you, so they take you on a road. And I think that only Barbra connected to the universal core of who we all are as moms, as children, you know, to these moms. And Seth as well is the voice for all children, male or female. We all identify with what he's going through with that relationship. But yeah, prior to meeting her and wanting to really have her in the film, that's where you've heard all these stories leading up to this moment, and you don't want to believe anything you've heard. You know, a lot of stuff is said in truth, a lot of stuff isn't. I don't like to believe what you've heard until you meet with the person. So part of it was like, wow, what am I getting into? I mean, is she going to control this and control that? And you hear these stories. So before meeting her, I definitely had that in my mind, like, what am I asking for? But having met her and now working with her, none of those things were true for me. I knew that at the end of all of this, whether it was a good experience or a bad experience, I would be a better director for it. and it was a good experience, and I'm a better director for it.
Do you have any rooms available?
Room for you and your lady?
A lady?
Andy, they have clip-on frog earrings.
Oh, dude, don't wink at me. It's my mother. You insane?
Look, there's a restaurant there. Does that say tapas? I love tapas.
That's not what it says, Ma. Please don't sit near me.
When you were a baby, your penis started to turn purple.
I almost threw up all over the table.
Tell me if your penis started to turn purple again.
My penis could literally grow an eyeball and I wouldn't tell you. Hi.
If you can eat our 50-ounce steak in under an hour, you get it for free.
You know how I can eat.
Is that your mom? I would not lie about that. This week really didn't go how I planned.
I always wanted to see the Grand Canyon.
I know.
How long are we supposed to look at it?
10 minutes? Seems disrespectful to look at it for any less.
But he'll know.
That's a good point.
It was the last time I was ever their daughter.
What a nice chapter.
He's a beautiful writer.
It's okay. I picked up a hitchhiker.
Hi.
Well, I'll give you my number, and you give us a call when you're in town.
Yeah, you guys should probably keep in touch.